So here we're going to go through and learn how to take a scan that we've done from somebody who needs to have in-house aligners, and usually the scan's been done into a model builder express. You select those three dots and you want to go through and export. You hit scans, and it's very important because you want to make sure you put it in the right spot, desktop, and name it correctly so you can find it. Sometimes there's a lot of folders on the desktop, so if you don't name it correctly, you'll lose it. And the most important thing is making sure you save it as an STL file. That is what we work in. The other two formats will not work. And so you go through and it's exported. You don't have to go through and hit open or anything like that. You just hit those three dots with a right click and go through and export the file type into STL. Minimize the window and you go through and you can find your exported file. And then you open up uLab and you will take those files from trios that you just are 3Shape and add them into uLab. uLab, you've got to go through and create them as a patient and then assign the upper and the lower arches to that patient file. And this will show you how to do that. So you hit new. This is the patient list. The required fields are first and last name and date. Anything other than that is just, we don't need it. You'll see me trying to skip the date of birth, but it's needed. I usually just pick a fake date. Alright, create treatment plan. Be sure you name what it's for. It's an in-house aligner, and assign it if it's for Silver City or Alamogordo or El Paso. The more information on the label we have, the better. Otherwise things get confusing and you can lose stuff. So you'll go through and you'll grab your upper arch. So hit open. And then the way the upper arch and the lower arch are identified is by the tooth numbers. And so right here I'm going through and spreading the name out so you can see 1 through 16. That is what the maxillary arch is identified as. And the same thing for the lower arch. You go through in 17 through 32, and that is the lower arch. Then you go ahead and create case, and that's how you do it. At that point, the doctor can go through and make the aligners, and he'll log into uLab and create the aligners for you to then go through and print. There you go.